true crime people, Facebook land, YouTube world, and all other dimensions. This is Rebecca with Red True Crime with an update. I don't know if it's so much of an update, it was more of a rant, but you all judge and let me know. So, for about 80, oh gosh, today's the 9th. So, for about 85 days, we have been trying to find out information and clues and the whereabouts of Marissa Carmichael. To say that this is a hobby would be completely demoralizing and understating the point of what we're trying to do. True crime is an interest, but when you're actually involved in trying to get clues and find people for loved ones, that's not a hobby. That's a calling. That's a task that has no time limit. And to do something like that, you have to have the fortitude of soul, of emotion, of intellect, of spirit to keep going, because it is just so hard to find the energy to do this every single day. I mean, I will say I've not been out on many searches, one to be exact I've been out on, but it's scary because at any point somebody could jump out and grab you if you're not careful. But I digress. The whole point of what I'm going to talk about tonight, going live, is about Greensboro PD. I know I've mentioned them before, I've called them out before, and I'm going to continue to call them out until we get a straight answer as to what the heck is going on. Many people have gone on to my YouTube channel, which is Red True Crime, by the way. Got to throw a plug in there when I can. Have gone on that channel and commented saying I'm not a detective, I'm not an investigator, and Greensboro Police Department doesn't have to tell me anything. And all of that is true. But however, I am hearing from people that this is no longer an active investigation. Okay, where's the evidence of that? Why hasn't Greensboro Police Department not said something? The last time they made a statement was back in, I think, early February. So, saying that they were concerned that they were still looking for her. Now, I could be wrong on time frame on that, so if anybody knows the last time they mentioned her, that GPD actually made a statement on her case, please let me know. Because I believe it was February. I could be wrong. But, as I was saying, we've not heard anything. Detective Denny, I have information to give you, and you have not returned any of my calls, my dear. I have called several times. I've left several messages. You've never returned my call. I have text messages Sarah Carmichael has sent me copies of conversations between you and her. And I would love to know if those are actually genuine. Because if they are, I have questions. She sent me screenshots of a lot of things. I have questions. When I asked her about Marissa's bank account, because she had a pay card for her pay with Waffle House. I asked if it had been used since she'd been missing. He's waiting on a warrant. A warrant for that doesn't take 3 months. Phone record report warrants don't take 3 months. Sarah's also said that when I asked her about the FBI being involved, she says they were, and then she said they weren't. It's getting warmer, it's getting longer. There's been no sign of Marissa. There's been no contact from Marissa. Oh, that's the other thing, too, because her Facebook page keeps getting hacked that Sarah has the password to. And she's telling us that you're telling her it's Nigerians. And they're in Nigeria doing this, and there's nothing you can do. But Nigeria, the person who's doing this is asking for things to be Cash App to them, and they don't have Cash App in Nigeria. So, yeah, I'd like to know the answer on that one. So, I'm not finding a whole lot of faith in Greensboro Police Department. Because you've got your usual suspects. You've got the club promoter, Mo. You've got the creepy little stalker dude, Jersey. You got the ex-military guy with connections with cargo and also kind of creepy, Sean. You've got the friend who dropped them off in Greensboro, Tasha. You've got the friend who was living with the family that may have set Marissa up and got her out of the house. That's Naja. And then you've got the ever-present, ever-wonderful father of her children, Smoke, who claims to be going undercover to find who is involved in this. Well, let me save you some time, Smoke. Here's who's involved. Mo, Sean, Jersey, Naja, possibly Tasha. You know, even though Tasha claims she had nothing to do with it, right now there's no evidence saying that she did, and there's no evidence saying she didn't. And that is the same for everybody. There is no evidence to the contrary or positive for any of these people. And if there is, GPD is keeping that close to the vest, and that's fine. I understand that. You got to keep the integrity of the investigation going. I completely get that. But, and however, restore the faith that you're doing something and make a statement, guys. Come on. This is not hard. Hey, we're still investigating. Case, blah, Because we're hearing the case is not active anymore, then we're hearing the case is still active. Would love to know which one it is, because time's running out. Time may have already run out on Marissa, and no one knows anything. I don't think the family's being as honest as they should be. I don't think her friends are being as honest as she should be. There's been multiple theories thrown out here. She ran away because she couldn't take care of her family anymore. She got tired of dealing with her mother and her sister and the whole gamut. There's the ex-boyfriend who is the guy she was seeing that had a fiance. Maybe he did something to her. There's the fact that her children were taken away and put into foster care. And the father is wanting her out of the way so he can get full custody of these kids. I don't know. Speaking of which, I don't see how likely that is, considering he's got drug and animal abuse charges that he's been convicted of. Call me crazy. I don't think that calls him Father of the Year. Yeah. So, again, I'm going to say this again, GPD, arrest somebody already. I'm sure you've got at least enough circumstantial evidence to pull somebody in and put the screws to them. Give me 5 minutes. I'm sure I will annoy them so much they'll just confess to whatever. Probably even Kennedy's assassination, if you let me at them. But this is crazy. I'm about to come down there, Detective Denny, and just sit in your office and wait for you to show up, because I'm not gonna not. I'm one of those annoying people that I'm gonna keep talking to you, and if you're not a talker, that's fine, but I'm gonna keep talking to you until you say something to me, and even if it's shut up, I'm still gonna keep talking, okay? Because I just don't stop. I don't. If my husband was still alive, he'd tell you that. God, would he tell you that? So, yeah. All I can say is, I don't have a lot of faith in the police department. I'm sorry, I don't. I feel for Marissa's children, because their mom is missing. They don't understand why. And at the end of the day, who do you blame? Do you blame society? Do you blame the police? Do you blame Marissa? Do you blame her mother for raising her a certain way? I mean, who's to blame for all of this? And I can't answer that. Nobody really can. So, Detective Denny, I'll be coming to visit you soon. Fair warning, I'll be coming down. And if you're nice to me, I might bring you some Alex's cheesecake cookies or something. Something fun. But like I said, I have a vested interest. I pay taxes. I'd like to know what's going on. And if it's no longer an active investigation, I would appreciate a copy of the case file so I can look into it my damn self. Because I can't do any worse than what you guys have done. And that is the honest to God truth. So, to end, as I usually do, be rude, be weird, be safe. Because if you're weird and rude, they won't take you. You know? And make sure you subscribe, because this will get eventually uploaded to YouTube with some other extra stuff. And Red True Crime is the YouTube channel. And I'm Rebecca. And like I said, be weird, be rude, be safe, and have a wonderful evening. And GPD, you'll be seeing me soon.